Good morning, Gathering Network kids. This is an exciting day, and I'm so glad to be with you as we are finishing up the Jesus Storybook Bible, this journey from Genesis to Revelation, and our understanding that all of the Bible is one story pointing to Jesus. Now, this is all about John having a dream of heaven and writing it down in the book of Revelation. John was one of Jesus's disciples, his special friends. He's old now and living on an island, which might sound nice, except it was a prison. The very important leaders who were afraid of Jesus put him there to stop him talking about Jesus. But I'm sure you don't really think a little thing like being in a cell, in a prison, on an island in the middle of the ocean could stop God's plan, do you? One morning, Jesus appeared right there in John's cell. Jesus' eyes were bright, shining like the sun, and he said to John, "I am going to show you a secret, John, about when I come back and what it will be like." Jesus' voice was like the sound of rushing waters, and he said, "Write down what you see so God's children can read it and wait with happy excitement." Jesus gave John a beautiful vision, a dream, except John was wide awake. He wasn't asleep, and what he saw was really very real to him, and one day would all come true. So John wrote about that vision. He said, "I see a throne, and on the throne is a king, and the king is Jesus. All the people around the throne are bowing down, and they're giving him his treasures. There's loud cheers and clapping and bright laughter and joy like 1,000 waterfalls. And everyone bursts out singing a new song out of this joy, saying, 'This is our King, the Lamb who died so we don't have to. He is our rescuer. All honor and glory to him forever and ever.' And every creature everywhere in heaven and on earth and under the earth and in the sea were joining in. And then from all around a wide, immense, beautiful silence came. And John said, "I see all the evil in the world that's trying to work against God being thrown down and defeated. I see a sparkling city shimmering in the sky, glittering and coming down from heaven to earth. God's city is beautiful like you can't imagine. Walls of the most beautiful jewels, wide streets paved with gold, gleaming pearl gates that are never locked shut. Where is the sun? Where is the moon? They are not needed anymore. God is the light people need. No more darkness, no more night, no more evil." And the king says, "Look, God and his children are together again. No more running, no more hiding, no more crying or being lonely or afraid, no more being sick or death, because all those things are gone, gone forever. Everything sad has come untrue, and I have wiped every tear from every eye." And then a deep, beautiful voice that sounded like thunder in the sky says, "Look, I am making everything new." Well, it was hard for John to squeeze all that he saw into words and fit it on a page and cram it all into a book. All the words on all the pages of all the books in all the world would never be enough to describe this city of God. "I am the beginning and the ending," Jesus said. One day John knew heaven would come down and mend God's broken world and make it our true, perfect home once again. And he knew in some mysterious way that would be so hard to explain that everything was going to be more wonderful, even though it had been once so sad. And he knew that the ending of the story was going to be so great. It would make all the sadness and all the tears and everything that every person had ever been through seem like just a shadow that was being chased away by the sun. John came to the end of his book, but he didn't write the end because, of course, that's how stories finish, and this one isn't over yet. So instead, he wrote, "Come quickly, Jesus," which is really another way of saying to be continued. Because the most wonderful thing about this story is that it's still being written today, and it's your story too. Well, you guys, that is the end of the Jesus Storybook Bible series for us. Genesis to Revelation and into the story that God is writing in our lives today. It all points us back to Jesus. Go ahead and take some time with the discussion questions, and we'll see you again soon.